If you or your children attended Jewish summer camp, perhaps you may have experienced shluchim, the sent ones, ones who are sent from Israel, like the Torah Parsha, Shlach Lecha, emissaries from Israel, young people who come to the United States and serve as camp counselors and educators and share with young people the uniqueness of Israel. And one summer when I was in rabbinical school, I got to serve as the rabbi of a ranch camp, of all things, run by the JCC out of Denver. And this vibrant, amazing group of young people, shluchim, came to teach us here and there, interspersed throughout our day, teach us about Israel and the Shabbat experience especially. So one bright young soldier, Tal, she would talk about the feelings she would get about Shabbat. And when she would come home for a Shabbat break after being gone for weeks, she said she would come home and she could almost smell that reach nichoach, that delicious smell of Shabbat that's pleasing, beautiful, divine, the chicken cooking, the spices, the divine scent, and she could smell it before she even got into the house, and she would come home and throw her knapsack down, the feeling of being home on such a special day. And so years later, I found myself on an Egged bus in Jerusalem on my way out of the city for the weekend to go to Netanya, a beautiful city on the Mediterranean. And before we took off, a young soldier sat down on his way back for Shabbat. And he humbly sat peering out the front window of the bus, waiting for the bus to roll into his town. And when he saw his town outside of Tel Aviv, his respite from all that he had been through during his duty, his eyes lit up, and it was as if he saw the Shabbat bride. And so we pray that every Israeli soldier gets a respite this Shabbat. We pray that every Israeli gets a peaceful respite this Shabbat, and that it adds to their resilience. As we move out of this difficult week, we welcome Shabbat, we welcome the bride. Lecha Dodi likra kala yalala 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 p'nei Shabbat nekabela ay 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 Lecha Dodi likra kala yalala 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 p'nei Shabbat nekabela shamor v'zachor b'dimor echad Ishmianu el hamiyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad L'shemo tiferet ve'letila Lecha Dodi likra kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Lecha Dodi likra kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela Vo'i v'shalom ateret bala Gam besimcha u'b'tzochola toch emunei am segola Vo'i kala Lecha Dodi likra kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela ay 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 Lecha Dodi likra kala yalala 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 b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shabbat Shalom.